Where have you been all my life? This movie? I'm Sam.
I feel like they tried to remake this, but it wasn't nearly as good. I'm Jackie.
Believe it or not, Rush Hour came out an entire year after this was made. Just saying. I'm Justin. This is Drive on Secret Madness. Kind of pulled a Jackie there at the end. This is Secret Madness, a podcast about bad movies for bad movie lovers. I really hit that like after what, almost 8 years of doing this. That was a bad You're supposed to be better at talking on the internet at this point, right? I mean, come on.
How many years has it been now?
I don't know. I think 7. I think we're on 7. We kind of lost count after COVID because we stopped doing the year in review shit.
Yeah, that was the way to keep track of how long was the year, and we haven't done that in 2 years. So it could be like 8 or 9. I don't even know what pants I'm wearing.
Actually, bing bong. Hello. Oh, really? Okay. Wikipedia just said that we are actually the first podcast ever. We started the podcasting thing. I didn't know that. Huh. Fun fact. We're the first Okay, well, started in 1987.
They need to probably pay. People get on and donate. Clean that up.
To Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Who's writing this? Donald Trump?
They're doing their donation drive. Give them $5.
Yeah, that's what's in the documents. Is the top secret is that we're actually what a week! What a fucking week, man. Holy shit.
Is that seriously on the Wikipedia page?
That we're the oldest podcast in history? Of course not, Jackie.
We don't even have a Wikipedia page.
It's in the SCI documents in Mar-a-Lago.
Are we sure that somebody didn't start one for us? Because they think that we're so awesome?
I'm very sure. Why don't you get on that?
No, you gotta let somebody else do it, otherwise it's not real. No one loves us.
We pay
no one who donates or contributes to actual encyclopedias anyway.
All right, how about our 2 elementary aged children, Sam? Get on that for us. Stinker Madness is the best. Also, I like boogers and chicken nuggets.
Why can't they eat chicken in chicken form? It's only edible to children as nuggets. It makes no sense.
Anyways, you guys missed my lead up to, hey, wow, what a week.
Sure.
What a week.
What happened?
You guys didn't. Okay, all right.
I paid attention to most of it. Like, important people died.
Important people died.
And
you know who we lost? I want to go through, we don't usually do in memoriams, but this last couple months has been a Stinker Madness. I don't know what you would call that. What happens when a plague?
A travesty.
Yeah, well, a travesty is more like when you wear pants that are backwards and say that it's high fashion.
And then you jump. Jump.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey, oh. Obviously, Anne Heche from our volcano episode. I don't think that's it. We're going to touch... Was she in Sahara? Wasn't she in Sahara?
No. That was the Goldie Hawn's daughter. Neither one of us know her name. That's awesome.
Don't know her name.
Oliver Hudson is her brother's name because I like him.
Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson.
Right. There you go.
I almost said Jennifer Hudson. Olivia Newton-John from Xanadu, obviously.
Yeah. I noticed looking at images of her because we really gave her the business as far as being the sex appeal in Xanadu.
Right.
She aged like wine. She was better looking when she was older.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I also, however, to go back to our Xanadu episode, I watched somebody sent out like, oh, what a treasure that we lost from outtakes of Xanadu, where her and Gene Kelly are ad-libbing dancing. And it's still like, dude, guys, no, I'm sorry. She's standing next to Gene Kelly. He's moving on air. And she looks like a pretty good prom queen.
He's lending her air, and he's 70.
Yeah, Okay. All right. Kluge Luger. Did you know that, Sam? Kluge Luger died.
Who's
I did
that?
not know that.
Kluge Luger. His name is Kluge Luger.
Kluge Luger.
Jackie would know him from our Return of the Living Dead episode. He was the... he's been in everything. I mean, he's been in like 6 episodes and never the main, so we never really talk about him. But he was the owner of the toxic waste plant that the 2 future zombies call in, and he's trying to squelch the zombie apocalypse by also being a corporate greedy guy. Yeah, he's great. Of course, Jimmy Kahn, not of Stinker Madness fame, but Jimmy Kahn was in possibly a future episode of Stinker Madness with Eraser. Sam always talks about
Yeah,
Eraser.
I always talk about that. Well, he didn't. He's been dead for a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm just.
You're just
saying,
listing
you know.
them all off.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Nichelle Nichols, obviously.
Michelle's gonna get in there because she's the big one
Yeah.
for me, I think.
Yeah. Well, from our Truck Turner episode, she was in that.
Yeah.
That was her big. God, she was great in that. And then Ray Liotta and Paul Sorvino. Paul
Ray
Sorvino
Liotta's
was
number
in some
2.
stickers. Yeah.
Ray Liotta died?
Yeah, Ray Liotta fucking died,
He
Jackie.
like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We bought his house from Goodfellas, and he's dead now. Uh-oh.
Right after Ray Liotta died, there was like a couple of days later, there was like some marginal interest to whatever he had been working on. Did he at least get through his last project? And some asshole was like, oh no, we got all of his shots done before he died. Like, oh, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
You actually want to be like, nope, we're going to have to like bring in
CGI
somebody and just like The Crow.
His brother, his 2 brothers, so that when they're doing the car chase scenes and climbing on top of, jumping off of buildings and cars, it's Ray Liotta's brother, Steve Liotta.
They're going to bring in Al Pacino so that we realize how much we miss Ray Liotta already.
Oh.
Oh.
And also back in April, Sam, I don't know if you knew this, but Jimmy Wang Yu died.
Really?
Yeah. Jimmy
Huh.
Wang Yu. And Jimmy Wang Yu is a great tie-in to this movie that we're talking about this week, because I believe that the man from Hong Kong probably has more to do with this genre of film than any other movie of all time, including, obviously, Rush Hour, which came out after this movie, Beverly Hills Cop, all those, hey, the guy from a different country comes to America to solve crime. That's the man from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go, Jimmy Wang Yu. This is your legacy.
You know, the director Steve Wang, Jimmy Wang Yu came up as the first, if you're interested in this, so they might have some sort of relation to each other. They're both from Taiwan. They're both from Taiwan. Maybe he's a loose descendant or something, but
Okay.
yeah. Jimmy Wang Yu did come up as the first link on the bottom of the Wikipedia for Steve Wang, the director of this film.
It could just be racism, but, you know.
Could be. Like
the algorithms.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie this week is Drive from 1997, starring Mark Dacascos and Kadeem Harrison from that one TV show that was a spinoff of the Cosby Show, I think.
Another World.
Yeah. Was it? Hey, okay, so check this out. Wasn't Lisa Bonet in Another World?
Yeah, isn't she marries him, moves out, right?
Yeah. So Lisa Bonet was the person that Jackie was talking about last week that was married to Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
It's all
she said-
related.
Oh my
But
God.
she wasn't married. Okay.
Lisa Bonet was married to
It
Lenny
was,
Kravitz.
yeah, and that's where Zoe Kravitz came from.
Exactly.
And then she's like, screw you, Lenny, I'm bigger than this. That's not what happened at all. But then she's like, by the way, Jason Momoa.
Right. Yeah, Jason Momoa. That's where it all. Okay, we've now you're wrong, idiot. Our way out of being you're wrong, idiot. Nice.
I thought we nailed her pretty hard for Colin Tyson, the husband, last week.
Yeah, I don't know where Mike Tyson and Robin Givens come into the picture, but whatever. And Halle Berry isn't related in any way. Sam, tell us about Drive.
Well, as I said, Steve Wang was the director. He's more known as a makeup artist and an artist of miniatures. In fact, if you go to the Blizzard headquarters in France,
Like Blizzard.
Yes, Blizzard video games. And
Blizzard
he didn't
software.
actually, I don't think he was even commissioned for this. Like, he just fucking made a Sarah Kerrigan that was badass, and they're like, we're putting that in the lobby.
Who did this?
The director of the film that we watched today.
Steve Wang.
Steve Wang's a makeup artist and a miniature artist.
Kerrigan from StarCraft.
Yes. Well, that would lead me... He what? No, he didn't model it. He just made a fan model of her because he likes StarCraft. But it was so good, they're like...
even more boss.
Well, also you're a Hollywood artist, and that's fucking lobby art to the max. Here's however many grand, probably like 50, and then they put it in there. Koichi Sakamoto is the stunt coordinator for this film.
Okay.
Because this is done on Hollywood Rules in Burbank, even though it's direct to video, what I'm going to tell you here is there's blurred lines of responsibilities, and who's doing what isn't always clear cut. Because these two guys are the guys that basically are the brunt force behind the Power Rangers franchise. That's what they do next.
Oh.
And you can get a lot of it here because there's a lot of really good miniature work in a movie that shouldn't be able to fucking afford miniatures.
I was very surprised by the amount of miniatures in this movie.
Yeah.
I was surprised by a lot of stuff, but...
Yeah. You see two guys, and there's more than two guys. There's like a whole band of these guys. I can't accuse every one of them of going on, but it seems like this is the team that somebody immediately goes, you guys are the guys. If you guys can do that for this much money, what can you do for this? And they're like, I don't know, 30 years of fucking television and movies. So then they can do things like make Sarah Kerrigan fan art on a whim because they're fucking rich.
Yeah. Yeah, how about that?
And, you know, you can
3D printer.
accuse the Power Rangers of not having great martial arts, but why would it? You think that they probably shoot a whole season of martial arts fights for one series of Power Rangers in a couple of days.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. These guys work fast.
And so why that matters is the cost, right? So like think about how much the fight choreography in this cost. Half the goddamn budget? Because it's half the goddamn movie.
It's half the damn movie, and it probably didn't cost that much because these guys all know each other. And
That's
apparently, true. Mark Dacascos can learn capoeira in like fucking 6 weeks or some shit because he won his first karate championship when he was fucking 7.
I'm sorry, what can he learn in 6
that
weeks?
Brazilian, remember the Only the Strong? We talked about, I'm going to try to lean on the fact that I did a pretty big Mark Dacascos on the show already. And they made the movie about the Brazilian martial art, capoeira. I can never say it right. I don't know how it's pronounced. Look at the spelling and tell me. Like, okay, is there any phonetics on this? But
can I get a hand here?
Yeah, they made a movie showcasing that martial art in a film, and they got Dacascos because he's handsome and fast and super athletic, and he could learn it faster than anyone could learn it because, you know, his dad has his own, Al Dacascos has his own martial art that is not a static martial art. It's always changing, always evolving. It adds new things, and it was born of like 4 other martial arts and kung fu and eskrima. So, and he was like so good at it that Mark Dacascos like was on the gymnastics team in college.
He's very athletic, and it's showcased in this film. He makes sure that camera is looking at those pearly whites every time he lands off of a goddamn aerial, and they're like, well, I wonder if they're doing... No, they're not doing what? Holy shit, this guy can just fucking flip around goddamn everything. And he won his first karate championship when he was 7, so he could probably beat some ass, too. Also, he sings, Suck it,
and
LaRusso.
Apparently, because he's on the goddamn Food Network for like 10 years, he cooks, too. So, yeah.
Wow.
What doesn't he do?
I've always made fun of...
Does he have a partner? Is he married?
Yeah.
Is he available?
No.
Hey!
She's, and I looked her up, she's like a good-looking, she's a good-looking Nicole Kidman. Oh, hi, take that, Nicole Kidman. Oh, how?
I don't know about that.
Keith Urban or whatever that guy's name is. Well, I'm no Mark Dacascos.
So she's double good-looking?
Keith Urban
she's super good-looking.
Wow, man. All right, he's the man that women want to be with, and men want to be him.
Yeah.
Mark Dacascos. Because I want to be him.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Austin
he's
Powers.
so fucking athletic. It's ridiculous.
And charming.
Yeah. And he sings and cooks. What the
Double
fuck?
Dragon. Like I was about to say, I've always thrown him under the bus because of Double Dragon. I love that movie, but man, what an underdeveloped talent. Until I saw this and I was like, Mark Dacascos is awesome. Suck it, Don the Dragon Wilson.
Oh yeah, no, he's got enough stuff out there that showcases that he was the dude. He was so
totally
much the dude that
dude.
they were like, oh fuck, we can't do John Wick 3 unless we bring in Dacascos.
Yeah, I mean, I'll save it for the end, but man, I got some things to say about this shit.
The version that we watched was the U.S. release, and I can tell you that I was able to piece that together by, there's 4 scenes in the original cut that we didn't get. And the other great difference is that in the original version, there's not wall-to-wall shitty music.
Oh, come on. I thought the music was...
Oh, no, Sam. Oh, no. Them's fighting words.
You know,
I thought the music really added something to this film. I thought it was perfect for the film. It added this comedic tone to everything. It was great.
I think the music is probably one of the best parts of this movie. It is so corny and super cheesy. And you got to travel back in time to 1997, Sam, the late 90s, early 2000s of martial arts action films that we watch that are straight to video, especially. And think about the fucking music that is in those, specifically like, I can't name an example, but like it's all like with those like jump cuts and like title cards coming at you, and it's all every single piece of music in this film was perfectly placed, and without it, it would not be the same movie. I am with Jackie. 10 out of 10 on the music. It's all crap.
Yeah.
But it has to exist in this film. Otherwise, it would just be another one of those late 90s pieces of shit.
Who's to say? When I get a hold of the other version of the film, I'll let you know.
Who's to say? I'm to say.
Well, it could be special in its own way, right? But yes, the film was re-edited around the music, too. So it's a minute different, and it involved 20 full minutes of shuffling things around to get this to be the thing that you like the best. The sound edit supervisor on this film in the credits
did not do a good job.
Quotes
is Les Claypool.
Supervisor. No
Les
shit.
Claypool did not work on this film. That's a credits for the DVD or the VHS release in the US where everybody that did the music, because there's 2 different people that do actual score on each version, and then there's different songs, and everybody went, no thank you, I don't want to get credit. And they're like, I like Les Claypool. And I guess he didn't notice.
Awesome.
Or did you do it, Les? Let me know. Also, the sturgeon are starting to bite up here. Go hang out.
Les Claypool from the band Primus for
yes.
people who are not
there's
named
no way
Sam
that he
or
was
from the
really
90s.
involved in any level of this movie. It's just not possible.
Well,
or
when
if
they're
there's some
leaving-
other guy named Les Claypool, you're like, oh, I'm just the other one. Sorry.
Okay, but here's a thought for you, Sam. When they're leaving the wife's house, and they have kind of this, Jesse was a race car driver, 29 years old.
Yeah.
You know that song? Okay, so they have a song that's very
Jesse
similar
was a
to that.
race car driver.
Jesse.
Yes,
Jesse.
whoever that was.
That's the version done by the other Les Claypool.
The
Yeah, the
other Les
Leslie guy.
Claypool did that one.
Yeah, so they have a song that sounds pretty similar to that in the drive-away scene.
Huh.
And it was
didn't
one of the ones that I
notice.
was like, is that Primus? Did they sneak in a Primus song?
The bass line to Jesse was a race car driver is just doom 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 forever. Because the other Les Claypool's not a very good bass player.
The last really interesting thing I found about this is that Scott Phillips, who wrote this, they
Hangover
shot
fame.
the Walter the Einstein Frog, the very Verhoeven-esque
God.
television show that was just
God
like,
damn
what?
Right?
So before they started principal photography, they shot 2 like 1.5 to 2 minute episodes of this so they could use about whatever they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the Power Rangers. You can still find Walter the Einstein Frog stickers for sale on the internet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Bring
yeah.
it back. I want a t-shirt of Walter the Einstein Frog.
Yeah, I guess when they were shooting it or whatever, there was the people that played the actors. There was one prominent actor, I can't remember his name, but he ended up being like, can I keep this frog? And the frog's still at his house. He's got like a movie prop collection. But the other guy was a sort of famed writer, Nathan Long, or not famed, but at least well known at that time in that scene. And Scott Phillips, who wrote it, is there while they're shooting this ridiculous nonsense. And he's reading the script that he's about to have to deliver lines for in like 10 minutes. And he's like, who wrote this shit? And Scott Phillips like says that he goes, hi, I'm reading this is from Scott Phillips's blog. He's like, so I just kind of sheepishly raised my hand and gave him a little wave. We've been friends ever since.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. God, what a great, like, everything surrounding this film and the film itself. This is, and I'm not tying in frogs in any ways, but there's a lot of Hell Comes to Frogtown in this film and outside of this film. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the movie it's got a super talented principal effects artist, a super talented stunt coordinator, and an impossibly athletic star as its wings, and the rest of it gets the fuck out of the way.
Right. Except for one thing. Brittany goddamn Murphy, who is like, no, gentlemen, let me show you what I can do.
When she starts machine gun splooshing her panties, I think it starts to work again. But she was tough on the first couple. Like,
oh,
ooh.
Man, I loved her every single second. This is at 100%. Well, obviously, this is 100% my favorite role for everybody in this goddamn movie. But, man, I was on board with her. That lady is batshit.
She's
immediately.
Nuts.
She is fucking nuts. And like, I would also like to know how much of this movie was just ad-libbed, because obviously Dacascos is charming. He's got a food show. You don't have to be a good cook to be a food show. You just have to be charming or a total asshole, but also kind of charming at the same time. And then Kadeem Hardison, I think he was actually super talented and just got like pigeonholed based off of that different world shit. And then Brittany Murphy obviously had somewhat success. And I think that this is just her opening up and saying, I'm actually like this. I'm just ad-libbing most of this shit.
Yeah, I think when you're moving this fast to make a movie and it's all around stunts, you let the players play, and she was on full blast.
Everybody fucking played. Even the guy that played Kid Rock, he fucking played. And I've never seen him in anything.
Actually,
that guy was awesome.
That guy's awesome in everything. That's John Piper Ferguson. He's a Canadian actor. He's a bit of a chameleon. You've probably seen him 100 times and never known it was him. He's a very, very good actor.
The guy that plays Bob in Batman 1989.
Tracy Walter.
Tracy Walter, he's in a bunch of shit. He was also a blast in this movie. A little underdeveloped. I could have had a little bit more Tracy Walter because he's got some chops that can be done here and there. He's a bit of a shitty Dick Miller.
He definitely had the Doc Holliday by Val Kilmer mixed with Count Chocula.
Oh, you're back to Kid Rock.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Kid Rock's right-hand man, which is Bob from 1989's Batman.
He's Hedgehog in this movie, which is a good name.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good name. Yeah. Right. Speaking of awesome names, Brittany Murphy's character's name is Deliverance Bodine. Wow. No wonder she's batshit. Who names their kid Deliverance?
Well, she's like running a the Shining Hotel of Mojave Desert, so
Right?
it works.
Actually, it seems like a pretty nice place.
It's super
yeah,
nice.
The Shining. Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
Why is it there?
Yeah, exactly. Good point. What's that hotel called, Jackie? In The Shining? You've been there?
Oh, the one that's up in Estes Park?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I haven't been there. It's
I thought you went to Estes Park.
I've been to Estes Park, yeah,
But
several times.
you didn't go to the hotel from
you could see it from the road, dude.
But
you don't need to go up there.
You kind of do,
You
actually.
kind of do.
Why the fuck would you do it?
I didn't go up there.
Why wouldn't you go up there?
I don't know. I just didn't.
Did you think it was actually like haunted by Jack Nicholson?
She thought Mike Tyson was in there.
He's in there somewhere.
If I go through those hallways, I'll see 2 Robin Givens. All right. Are we ready to dive into this, Sam?
I believe so.
Okay, Jackie, any final thoughts that you want to get before we get to the synopsis?
I also love that Brittany Murphy's character was wearing an old lady sweater.
An old lady sweater?
Because
A bit of mom jeans.
Yeah.
It wasn't
and
a
my
bit of
mom
mom
had that
jeans.
same outfit when I was growing up.
There you go.
It added to the crazy 100%.
Oh, man. I thought, she was fantastic. I'm not a big Brittany Murphy fan. I think Clueless is a really well-written movie. I could take it or leave the acting in it. Name one other thing that you like Brittany Murphy in.
I believe I liked the movie Spun, but I could never watch it more than once.
Never even saw it. She was in a bunch. Wasn't she in Gone in 60 Seconds, the sequel?
Remember
Something-
nothing about that movie.
Yeah, not the sequel, but the remake. Just like her career is, and like she died from mold and all that, but like it's tragic and everything. But her career really wasn't great, her trajectory. And this is like, maybe there was more there than we should have got, because this is Nick Cage hammy scenery chewing that she's doing.
And here's the deal with Brittany Murphy is I think that the reason that we didn't get a Nick Cage out of her, right, was that her marriage to that dude, he completely controlled her and isolated her from the rest of the world. And he would not let her speak to other people. He kept her in that mansion.
And then killed her with mold so badly that he killed himself with mold because he too much mold. And he banged her mom, I guess. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. If you haven't watched that documentary, it is like, wow, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he invested all of her money into fake diamonds.
Bitcoin.
And the real money disappeared.
Coin. Hey, Britcoin. Anybody? TM? No? No, you don't like... Okay. UnTM'd. I DTM'd it. Just like you can just say, these documents are declassified. Fuck off. Okay. All right, let's do this. Enough with me. All right. So the movie starts out with, oh my God, damn it. How are we even going to fucking do this shit? We haven't done a movie like this in a long fucking time, where it's like everything we are going to say about this movie is going to make it sound less awesome. Right?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I'm going to try my best, though, I'll just say in the opening scene, the point where my jaw drops and I go, what the fuck are we watching? Is at the end of the first fight scene when he flips onto his side, like somersaults his body around 3 times in a row and then falls off the edge of the boat.
Yeah. He's
like a cartoon
gymnast,
character.
as Sam declared, apparently.
Yeah, he's a karate champion. He knows like 10 different styles and was on the college gymnastics team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was impressed by the fighting, but then that happened and I was like, oh my fucking God, I am in for a ride. I am ready for this. Let's do it.
All right, well, the ride starts that Jackie has already gotten onto, and she's like 5 cars up while Sam and I are still going uphill. Starts out at the docks. There's a shipment coming in. There's guys with guns everywhere. They seem to be Yakuza, but they're not.
I think they're the Triad.
Okay, the Triads. Aren't the Triads?
And everybody's on a smoke break. Everybody's on a smoke break.
I mean, to be racist, they're Asian. That's, their thing. They like smoking. Good for them. fine American tobacco built this country. We should keep selling it. I don't know.
More tobacco, put the tea in the ocean.
Revolution! All right. So, it seems like another one of those scenes where Dacascos is sneaking around like he's going to be an undercover cop and he's about to take this whole triad shit down. Like, oh, your tactics are too tough, Dacascos. But actually, I think Dacascos is the shipment.
He's
right?
not. He's a stowaway. This all makes sense ex post facto, but as you're watching it, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? He's escaping.
Okay, he's on the run. Okay, so he's escaping. Kid Rock shows up. I don't know what this character's actual name is, but I'm going to call him Kid Rock for the rest of the movie.
Sure.
He shows up and he's like, you got a stowaway on that boat. We're here to take care of it for you. They bring in guys with guns, even though there's already guys with guns on the boat. I don't know if they're related at all, but Dacascos jumps up and he has flying powers. He just flies onto this crate, lands up on top of it, and they spot him, and he's like, huh. And then some things are said in, I'm assuming, Chinese or Mandarin, whichever. And did you watched this on Tubi, right, Sam?
Yes.
So you didn't know what the fuck they said either?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
Maybe we should do a segment here called "What do you think the conversation was about?"
What do you think the conversation was about? Jackie, go.
What the hell are you doing on my boat? I am here because there is a stowaway on your boat. Fuck you, dude. Get off my fucking boat. Oh, yeah? Do you see that foot over there? He's there. I fucking told you so, you douchebag. Now your guys have to go get him first because my guys aren't going to get the shit kicked out of him. You're not going to kick the shit out of my guys. Get him, Frank. And then the fight starts.
Okay. Sam?
I think you're talking about when the one triad guy starts talking to him.
Yeah.
They speak in Mandarin. Or
Right.
I'm guessing Mandarin. I don't know. Well, because ex post facto, you know that they used to work for the same guy. And they're like, you're never going to get away. We're always going to find you. And I think it was you that did this to my face. Because he pulls off a mask and his face is all fucked up. And so that's what I'm assuming is like, yeah, you did this to my face. Now I'm going to get you. Also, you're never going to get away. You can never get out of the triad or something like that. And then you're very puzzled because rather than just killing him, they start shooting at his feet.
They like the old cowboy thing, like dance, shoot at the ground. So he starts dancing, and then all of a sudden he starts moonwalking and kicks the spittoon over. And you're like, why are they shooting at his feet? Just, he's right there. Shoot him in the face, if that's what you want.
Okay, so I was confused about which conversation we were talking about.
Yeah, obviously.
It was the one that wasn't in English.
Zap. Okay.
Yeah, with the scary face guy.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
I think that the scary face guy's like, I'm going to tell mom that you're out on the boat again. How many times have we told you that you can't leave the lab? You've got that special thing in you. Now I'm going to have to tell mom that you snuck
Spoiler.
away again. And he's like, fuck you. Look at what I did to your fucking face. He's like, yeah, look at what you did to my face. And mom's still pissed at you.
I'm going to take this foot and kick you on that side of your face, like I did with this foot on that side of your face. So now you're going to be symmetrical and in pain.
I vote for
You should
Sam.
be writing one-liners for schwas.
Okay, so the fights are just nuts. We can't even fucking describe them. The choreography in this is so fucking awesome.
It's
and he
crazy how fast he moves. And
Yeah.
it just looks effortless.
Dacascos is extremely athletic. This is a exhibition in athleticism.
Yeah.
For sure.
I will say that because it's the Power Rangers, guys, they may be speeding some of this up.
They might be speeding some of it up, but
Even
still,
if they're speeding it up,
Yeah.
he leaves the ground and comes back to the ground in areas where you see that they cannot have wire work. He is
Yeah.
supremely athletic.
yeah, it's a showcase. Like, it is a goddamn showcase. All right, so he spin dives off the boat and gets away. At a bar, there's Kadeem Hardison, our character. His name is Malik. He seems to be an unemployed, aspiring musician, I'm guessing.
He's in the middle of writing Nightman the first time.
Okay, all right, I like it. And in walks our guy Wong, Toby Wong. That's DeCostas' character's name. And sits down next to Malik. Malik is like, hey, what do you think about this song? But then in walks goddamn Kid Rock and his group of guys.
You can't gloss over the fact that in any Hollywood movie, you just order a beer, right? But
Right.
I'm going to let that slide because that's just common play. He orders a beer and the bartender gives him half of a beer.
Here's your 6 ounce. So Kid Rock and his team come in. They start shooting up the fucking place. Malik gets grabbed and chucked. I mean, in like, oh God, I can't describe this shit. There is not words. Hemingway couldn't put this pen to paper. But like, when he throws Malik to save his life, it's hilarious, but also a really great stunt.
Yeah.
Like, just on and on and on and on. So he chucks Malik, saves his life, and then just proceeds to start kicking ass, jumping on pool tables, swinging off chandeliers. They're like, shoot his legs. And you're like, again, shoot him in the face. And he's like, I'll shoot you in the face, blah, blah, blah.
I know there's a pad on the other side of the bar when he Supermans over, but it doesn't matter. He high jumps. He just like flies. When he does his little jumps, it's like, it's still a long way down, but you're doing it effortlessly.
Yeah, right. And then like prop usage as well, like kicking bar stools, picking up tables, using them as bulletproof shields. It's just a bar table. That's not going to work.
I feel like they got their guns from Cobra.
Yeah.
Sights are way off. Some of them are shooting blanks. Lethal at 5 feet, but they won't go through a table.
It beats the shit out of all them. Just beats the shit out of them. And then Kid Rock grabs Malik and is like, I'm going to shoot him. They have a little standoff for a minute. The cops arrive. And then Wong grabs Malik and uses him as a hostage and gets away from the cops, goes out the back door, jumps in Malik's car and says, drive, son of a bitch, or I'll shoot you.
You were totally glossing over that Kid Rock is on the ground blubbering about how he has a kid and
he's
why.
a good actor.
And I'm like, wow, he turned the page quick. He must have been in this situation multiple times.
Oh yeah, he knows what to do. He's a good. He's not a henchman.
He's an assassin. They say that later
assassin.
in the movie.
Yeah.
And that's why he's really pissed about having to do this. He's like, you've hired a guy that's really good at killing people and never getting seen to capture someone. That's a boss problem.
Management. All right, so Wong takes him hostage, and they get in his Charger. Or no, it's not his Charger, his Challenger. He's got a pretty sweet Challenger.
Yeah.
But it immediately gets wrecked. Because he's like, go faster. And he's like, I can't without crashing in a car. So he crashes up his car. And it's kind of a bummer immediately.
Kind of not.
Okay.
I feel like I was paying attention to this, and you only saw the good side of the car, and then it crashes and they stick some shit to it. I think that thing was already pretty dinged up.
Oh, hey, all right.
Getting some miles out of some questionable assets.
Yeah. Right. Well, good call, because it's also my thing is, and we'll just go ahead and address this now, which is everybody is on the internet. Like if you read reviews on this, there's not a lot of driving in the movie that's called Drive. And so you think when they get into the Challenger, oh, here we go. This is going to be a fucking car chase movie. Totally not a car chase movie.
Yeah, and if it was like I was like, I hope this isn't a car chase movie because, and I write these notes down all the time throughout this film. I'm like, oh god damn it, don't stay in the car because of what happened outside of the car.
Right.
Unless he's jumping from semi to semi, this thing isn't going to hold its steam. If they get in the car and then they're driving, right?
Exactly.
Well, the name will make sense soon, though.
Kind of. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay.
It's play on words.
Yeah, it's a play on words. I like that Kadeem Hardison, Malik is like nervous. lights up a smoke. It doesn't get to because Wong is like, don't smoke in your car. And he's like, it's my car. And he's like, I'm going to shoot you in the face if you light up that cigarette.
Yeah. He's a total square.
It's bad for you, just like bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you want? If you want to kill yourself now or later, Buster?
You may not smoke in my presence.
in your hijacked car, hostage.
He's like, you know you're in Southern California, right? My secondhand smoke is cleaner than the smog you're breathing right fucking now.
Right. And he says, go to L.A. We're going to L.A. All right. So then we get introduced to Mr. Lau. Kid Rock calls in via the bat phone. Did they have those in 1997?
I don't know.
Screens? Okay.
So, I mean,
it
this
says
is
Samsung on it.
They don't have Cyborg Man yet either.
True. Yeah.
So
yeah.
give him the video phone.
Okay. All right. And we learn about...
we automatically start this relationship between Kid Rock and the guy who answers the satellite phone. Because he's like, English. You can obviously see me. English.
Yeah. Wow.
And at first you're like, what a dick. But then as we progress through the movie, it's just like, you can see my fucking ugly face and you know I can't speak Chinese. Just speak English.
Jackass. And we learn that Lou is trying to find an object, and that's Kid Rock's job, is to find this object. We don't know what the object is yet.
Well, we find out like in the next scene, right?
Right.
Where they talk about it, and he's like, have you ever heard of a biometric drive? He's like, nope. He's like, that's what I've got in my chest.
The next scene is when they get pulled over by the police.
That's right.
And then they go to the quarry.
Okay.
And then after they escape, he's like, "You don't have no fucking gun. I'm not scared of you anymore."
We gotta talk. Okay, so
tell me.
They get pulled over, and immediately DeCascos is like, "These aren't real cops. These are dirty cops." And they take him to a quarry.
Hold on. We got to go back even further than that. The cops look in the window, and Hardison's like, "Yeah, here's my license and ID." And they go to DeCascos. What's your name? My name is Sammo Hung.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey. Maybe that was an ad lib. Maybe DeCascos is like, who am I going to shout out here? Shout out the right man, Sammo.
Fucking A, man. We didn't lose Sammo this year. He's still alive.
Thank God.
I had to double check that.
Jimmy Wang Yu goes before Sammo, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Something to be said about those cheeseburgers.
Ouch!
You could be as fat as you want. He was still so speaking of athleticism, it was like everybody makes fun of Sammo because he was fat, but he could like do 10 back handsprings in a row at that weight. Like, he's in good shape. He's just big around. He's in great fucking shape. He's just NFL linemen are faster than you, and that guy's in good shape.
Guy doesn't have blood, he has Valvoline. All right. All right, so yeah, that's where we're at. They get taken to this quarry. They're not real cops. They get chained together on this weird handcuff thing, even though they were actually handcuffed before that.
They're handcuffed to themselves, but this is a ploy by your Kid Rock fellow to basically hamper...
My Kid Rock fellow?
His name's Vic Madison. Vic.
Okay.
Anyway. And I feel like calling him Kid Rock isn't fair to him.
He eventually Kid Rocks.
Yeah. He's more
Kid
capable
Rocky at the beginning.
Of his job, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he tethers the other guy to him, basically, with a cable to slow him down.
Oh, okay.
And this is where I'm like, okay, it's obviously not going to be in the car the whole time, but don't make the rest of this movie a potato sack race.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would suck.
Yeah, what's that with the Baldwin and oh God, where they're handcuffed
it's just called
together?
Run, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. That movie sucks.
Midnight Run? No, that's a different one.
Yeah, God, isn't that a Wayans brother? It's a Baldwin and a Wayans.
No, it's Fishburne, and Stephen Baldwin.
Larry Fishburne and Stephen Baldwin. Yeah, that movie sucks. So yeah. Again, this movie is like, I can't hold the steam. It's going to be something stupid to keep it from being awesome because we haven't watched it yet. No, again.
Thank
Doesn't
God.
happen.
And it's
Thank
almost like they're basically going, yeah, that would be bullshit. And we're not going to do that because it's bullshit.
In your face, Larry Fishburne.
It wasn't Larry's idea. He just took the check, right?
Oh, okay. It was Cowboy Curtis's idea.
It's like, okay, I'll do the potato sack race movie. How much? Yeah, that's fine. Wait, Stephen Baldwin? Double my fee. They did it? God damn it!
Potato
Gotta
sack.
do the movie.
Potato sack movie.
Gotta call my wife and tell her I'm doing a potato sack race with Stephen Baldwin. It's not to talk to me for a week.
It's a major genre of film, the potato sack race movie. When you come to your agent, he's like, "Oh, I've got the script for you." And you're like, "A potato sack race."
This is a fucking potato sack race. I want nothing to do with this. I was in the
It's
King
too
of New
late in your
York.
career. Who do you think you are? You don't get to be choosy anymore.
I was in
Roger
Apocalypse
Corman.
Now. Potato sack race movie.
Corman said you'll never work in this town again, but I brought you back. And you will take this potato sack race movie, or you're done. Okay. All right, so they kick a bunch of ass at this quarry.
He uses Malik as a weapon rather than a tethered ball and chain. He's like, oh, if you've attached this ball and chain, you've given me a weapon. He's using him as an instrument to hit other people with.
He is. It's fantastic. And like, God bless him, Kadeem Hardison. Like, we needed more of him because he's hilarious. While his head is getting used as a blunt object against other heads, he keeps like his reactions are fantastic about it.
Yeah,
It's
he's
great. My note here is, at this point, I want to stop taking notes and just enjoy this goddamn movie. This was hard to do a podcast on because, especially going in blind, I just was like, no, I don't want to write anymore. I'm looking at the paper rather than watching what is happening on screen. It's coming at me too fast.
I got a good one that I did write down here. When they get upstairs in the little mechanical systems of the conveyor area of the quarry, and Madison ends up kind of cornering him, and then he grabs Madison's arm with the gun. And it's sort of like when you grab somebody's hand and you start punching him in the face. You're, stop hitting yourself.
Right,
He just grabs him by the arm. He's like, stop shooting your own men. Where are you shooting your own men? Because he like shoots all of his men using his hand. It's awesome.
Okay, so they zip line away. They get back to the Challenger. Fucking Vic, we'll call him Vic Rock. He catches up to him, blasts the side of the Challenger, and then, oh my God, he's just winning me over because he he shoots his gun into the ground on accident, and he's like, fuck, shit, God damn it. Hilarious.
I really like that part because I don't think that was supposed to be in the film. I think he accidentally shot again
Might
and
be.
scared the shit out of himself because that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
As high as he jumped, it was like, oh, fuck.
That's hilarious.
It was a partial jam. It's like, God damn, these things are dangerous. Yes, blanks are super dangerous.
Yes, blanks are super dangerous. Be careful. All right. So on the way down, we learn, this is where the plot of the movie is revealed. Wong is a bionic man because he's carrying a drive. He's got Tony Stark's heart, I think. I don't know.
He's got a biometric drive. So he's basically got a super pump for a heart.
Okay, which makes him be able to do karate really well.
It basically makes his heart have like an overdrive where we would like have a heart attack from heart exploding from running like a horse or whatever. He doesn't have that problem now, and he gets to like pump adrenaline through his body freely.
So this is that Jason Statham movie.
I think so. They did that again, and they called it Crank.
Crank, right.
Have you guys noticed that there's a theme evolving with this movie? Like, after this movie comes out, there are so many like spin-offs of things that happen within this movie. It's ridiculous.
Fight scene in the garage in the transporter is an homage to the fight scene in the garage in this movie.
No, it's ridiculous. Okay, so this drive was built in China after something to do with the Chinese taking back over Hong Kong. Hello, rush hour. And he escaped because there's a lab in LA that if he can get to, they will take the drive out and give him $5 million for this super high-tech prototype, right?
Yep.
And then the U.S. can then put that prototype in our troops and we can take over the world, I'm assuming.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sell it back to the Chinese. Like we just did with those batteries that would have saved the Earth.
$5.2 million. We made $200,000.
We're going to sell that back to him? No, fucking give it to him. Whatever.
Yeah, right.
Fuck the world.
So he's got to get to LA. That's the plot. I think. Am I missing
he's just got to make it to LA and get some cash.
Why'd they give it to him?
What did they give? Why'd they give what to him?
Why'd they put it in this guy who wants to escape and go to America and send it for $5 million?
No, he worked for and you get sprinkled dialogue of this, the beginning scene where the guy takes off his mask and his face is all fucked up. Makes sense, ex post facto. Vic and him are talking. Vic's always mentioning, like, that son of a bitch, you would have fucked me over even if you wouldn't have turned sides on us. They put it in him because he was their number one guy, and he's decided that they're bullshit now. He was their tracker. Vic was their killer. They don't have a tracker now. So they've got Vic on him, and it's like, well, that's not going to work.
These guys are bullshit, so I'll sell it to these LA lab guys who just hang out in dive bars and get $5 million. It seems like you would have to be pretty, like, you're the number one guy in all of China, and you're probably going to make more than $5 million being the number one guy.
There's a little bit of that, because he mentions movies and this and that, and there is the Hong Kong aspect. That maybe that's what it is that he's like, I'm not.
Yeah, he's not
for
Chinese. It's Hong
the communism.
Kong.
I'm getting this out of Hong Kong.
Yeah, I wonder where the world would be if that hadn't happened. If the British had actually been like, you know what, we'll keep it. Maybe we'd be all better off. I don't know.
I don't know. I looked at the numbers, and it seems like everybody in Hong Kong overwhelmingly likes it better now.
Oh,
crime is like way less.
Except for all those, like, when they almost burned the whole goddamn city down in protest, Sam.
That was a long time ago. This is more recent.
That was last year, you jackass.
All right.
I don't know if you're watching the news about Hong Kong, but it doesn't seem like they like it. There's seems to be a revolution happening, and they don't have the manpower to take over the entire Chinese government and say, no, we're an independent nation. I mean, Taiwan? My God, where you been? Get some Google News or...
Well, no, I was reading... that's what I was reading when it was happening, and it was like, for the most part, these polls, maybe they're cooked books on the Chinese side. I don't know. That's a thing that happens. Yeah. But it was still like overwhelmingly 80-some-odd% were like, no, we like it better now.
There was like 80... That doesn't make sense because there was like 5 million people in the streets.
Do you know how many fucking people live in Hong Kong?
Like 10 million.
No, way more than that.
I don't know about that. Anyways, we got to move on. So he says, if you take me down to LA, I will split 5.1 or $5 million with you. You get 2.5 million. And Malik's like, dude, no, I can't get involved, bud. That's a nice offer, but I just can't do it. You seem like I will end up dead. I'm just a lounge singer at best. I don't know karate. Yeah, I've got a challenger that is busted up.
My car's already fucked up. My whole being alive is about to be fucked up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to the bar and try to write What's Going On Part 2.
This is also the point where I realized Ray Liotta is not in this movie. And I don't know why I thought he was.
Why? I still want to ask you.
I don't know. I just
Why would you think he would be?
I was groggy when I saw your text or something. I was like, "Oh, Drive with Dacascos and Leota. How have I never heard of this?" And then I'm like, "Still no Leota." So I start looking up stuff in the commercial break, and I'm like, "Ray Liotta's not in this movie. What the fuck?" And then I look at the text, and I'm like, "There's nothing about Ray Liotta anywhere. Why am I so fixated? I miss him so much. I miss him so much already."
You were on the verge of taking a nap, and sort of like that dusk dreaming about Ray Liotta, like, bud, me and Ray Liotta running through the fields holding hands together, picking daisies.
Well, I don't know about any of that. Hanging out.
Something tells me I'm into something.
I think, if it was like a me and like Ray Liotta dream, it was like we were playing poker and smoking and drinking, and then some guys came and we smashed their faces with cue balls and tube socks. We're like, yeah, we're best friends, me and Ray Liotta. Those guys are gonna die and bleed out. You've never seen Narc. It's a fucking awesome scene.
Oh, God. Where do we go from here? All right, so he says no. So they go to his ex's house because she's got a vice, I guess, and a saw. And it used to be his house.
It used to be his house.
Yeah, so he starts hacking off the chains. Well, she pulls in, and Dacascos is like, dude, she totally still loves you. You should hook up with that. And Malik's like, what? I don't know you.
I'm taking you to the bus station. And the filmmakers are like, yeah, the potato sack race is bullshit. It's good for about 5 minutes.
At the bus station, they see some goons. Malik sees some goons. Dacascos sees some goons. He's like, I can't get involved. He drives away. But Dacascos runs away. And then right as he's getting out of the bus station, Malik pulls back up and says, get in. She's going to love me if I got $2.5 million. You're right. You knew it from the start.
Yeah.
You can read a person, see that they love each other, and God damn it, I wanted to not admit my own feelings. That's the one, baby. I'm going to get her back. With your help.
Later, his feelings of his wife will be reaffirmed when he meets Brittany Murphy.
Right. Okay. Got questions. So they start to become pals with the help of music as they're driving down the highway, jamming out together.
Rush Hour.
What's the song? It's not War. Huh. What is it? I mean, seriously. Just want to remind you guys that this movie is not called Rush Hour. That came out the next year. The fuck? Let's just do it. Can we get it? Is Rush Hour a goddamn ripoff?
Yes.
But Rush Hour had to be in development for a lot longer than this movie.
Why, Sam? Rush Hour's not that good of a movie. You could write that shit in fucking 2 months.
And Brent Ratner has no attention span, so I just can't see him working on something for 3 years.
Yeah. No, he saw this movie and was like, that guy's good at, like, jumping off of objects and using other objects to kick objects into guys, and then I could envision him jumping through a shopping cart.
Who could we get that could jump around like this guy?
Where have I seen this before?
There's a funny. Okay, I need that guy's funny. Who can I get that's funny like this guy?
A funny black guy. He's very. I don't want to say black. He's very urban. He's a very urban man. To be a buddy cop adventure. It's a fucking ripoff of this goddamn movie. Doesn't mean it sucks. I like Rush Hour.
It's fine. I think Rush Hour rips off a lot of shit. And if you watch any of Brent Ratner movies, they rip off a lot of shit.
Going back to Jimmy Wang Yu, I was like, okay, let's all back up. Rush Hour's just a ripoff of Beverly Hills Cop, right? It's all a ripoff of fucking Man from Hong Kong.
It's all a ripoff of The Man from Hong Kong.
God damn.
Which is probably a ripoff of a Western.
Yeah, it's probably a Kurosawa movie, huh? Except for Kurosawa never had a movie that takes place in America.
No, but
the foreigner comes into
out of jurisdiction. I think that's what the
Traveling Samurai.
Dog Day.
Every movie's
It's all ripped off. It's all ripped off. Let's move on.
Yeah. It's all been done. Bare naked ladies. Okay, so back in Hong Kong, Mr. Lau unveils his new secret weapon. He's got another robo guy. What's the deal with this robo guy? Why he's more robo guy than...
We find
Toby
out
Long.
later. I'll save it for later.
All right.
He has sunglasses.
Jackie doesn't... Oh, yeah, right. There you go. This guy, he does the Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday quarter thing on his knuckles and then flicks it into another guy's throat and it kills him.
Yes. He's like, what's that going through your throat? It's a quarter. And it sticks in a post on the other side of his throat. This is Masayu Okato, famed martial artist.
What's that behind your ear? It's your tongue. Okay, so back in America, the boys' car breaks down and they have to stop. And that's when we get Brittany Murphy involved in this film because Deliverance Bodine is running a motel in the middle of nowhere that her parents own and just like they fucked off and left her to run everything. And she's a party girl. I don't know what her backstory is.
She wants to be a party girl because she's like, later, I'm not really skipping it, but later she's like, my ex-boyfriend will help you. He's down here. It's like 48 miles away. Like she lives in the middle of fucking nowhere. So she watches TV and she is ready to see anyone that is not her parents or that television.
So she's desert folk.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she does do the splits right outside of his window. It's like, look at my boobs and now smell my crotch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
She's definitely got some weird tactics going on. Like, hello.
Yeah, well, she's like, please get a room, please get a room, please get a room, please get a room. I'm desert folk. I'm very lonely and also kind of bonkers. And let's party and I will bang you. Malik.
Maybe she thinks that that's what she... I don't even know if she knows that that's what she wants.
Oh, God.
She just doesn't know what... She's a dog chasing cars. She wouldn't know what she would do if she got one.
Right? Exactly. Oh, man, everything's so understated in this goddamn movie because, like, a lot of movies would go in a direction with this character and they don't, and you're left wanting more, and that's what you should have in a movie.
You should be wanting more.
You should always be wanting more. She's also like, after you bang me, question mark? Because I'm not really sure, as Sam says. My dad's got a garage, and you can fix up your car there for free. Right over there. How about that? Everything you need, one-stop shopping. Choo-choo, I got some Cheetos here, too. I know you like them, boys.
Just gotta shake this machine, just trust me, it'll work. It usually works when people aren't watching.
I can stick my skinny little arms up there and get some Funyuns.
You have to pull on me if my arm gets stuck.
Also a scene I would have liked to see.
Yeah.
Dacascos pulling and she's just lateral. Okay, so he goes in there, starts fixing up his car. She comes in, is trying to do the sexy thing, and he's like, God, you're bad shit, but kind of cute at the same time. I'm not really sure where I'm at right now. Emotionally and mentally, but I'm also about to get killed at any point in time, so I probably should focus on this job. And she's like, well, what about my dad's car over here? It's a hot rod.
Yep.
It's like a 36 Ford 3-window, I think.
Something like that. And then she's like, it's got a 428 Hemi. And I'm like, that's the new one. They didn't have those then. It'd be a 426. And then she said it's got an injection, but there's a blower on it, so it's obviously carbureted.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know, but she's trying, and God bless her. Team Kid Rock, or Vic Rock, they're tracking Wong, as we now clearly have defined, in their motorhome. They've got a tracker on him. And they get to the motel. They're all locked and loaded. They can't kill him because they got to take him back to China. So now they've got these futuristic style taser wands. You boys shocked and loaded, or ready to lock and shock, or something like that.
They're like
they look like giant dildo bug zappers.
Yeah, right.
They are.
Right. Yeah,
but they also seem to be enough to kill a man 3 times over, but they're just going to knock him out.
Right. Meanwhile, Wong is passed out because I guess his batteries need to recharge. The drive, the crank drive, has got a...
He says it has a large effect on his metabolism, so he had to eat a bunch of food and then take a nap.
Ah, okay. The goons are going room by room, and they get to Wong's room. They open it up. Brittany Murphy's in there trying to wake him up. She's being bananas. She's like singing songs, trying to wake him up and splashing him with the water in the face because she's ready to like party, have a good time with people.
Or she thinks...
So
like,
awesome.
Her eyes are like, is this what humans are like? I don't know. It seems fun.
I love it. And they bust in, and he, like, I think he hears something on TV that wakes him up, like a gun, like there's a TV show on with cops busting into a room.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So he starts kicking ass. He's beating the shit out of these guys in a hotel room, throwing her to the side, protecting her ass, beating him up with freaking mattresses and hotel room furniture.
My favorite was the lamp that he threw at the door that ricocheted off the door and hit the guy on the other side, and you hear the guy go, ow, shit!
Yeah, he's like, oh, fuck, a lamp? Really? God, I got taken out by a lamp, guys. Sorry. Man down.
Malik is in the garage. He's slid under the car to hide for a little bit, and he's sneaking around, but they finally find him, so he's trying to dodge bullets, you know, further sneaking behind tools and stuff when he stumbles upon a chainsaw.
A fucking chainsaw.
And arguably one of the best chainsaw sequences in any movie happens right here.
It's more than that.
It's more than the best chainsaw.
Because it involves a grisly death. It involves a firearm.
Uh-huh.
The man goes to shoot him, and he cuts his arm off with the chainsaw, which causes him to grip the trigger, and then his arm goes willy-nilly in a spiral, and he kills him. He kills the man by shooting that man with his own disembodied arm that's shooting a gun. This is the greatest henchman death of all time.
Oh, it's
the greatest chainsaw usage of all time. It's just like on-screen deaths more ridiculously awesome than this. I can't name one off the top of my head.
I mean, which is worse, getting beat with your own severed arm or getting shot by your own severed arm?
Being shot by your own severed arm.
Pretty humiliating.
Being held by something. It's just like, my arm came off and it shot me to death.
Kind of killed me. Yeah, I mean, just like centrifugal force and gravity together combined. Thanks a lot, Newton. You killed me. I didn't get beat by that man. I got beat by physics. It sucks. So awesome. All right, so now there's a taser fight. Like, zing, 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 taser sounds all over the place happening in some other location.
But you got to talk about when he gets the knife, he cuts the guy's boots off.
Oh my God, the
flips
boots.
over, steals the guy's boots, and then puts them on his hands to defect the power wand thingies.
You're underselling it, honey. He stands up with this guy's boots hands on like he's fucking Neo. He emerges from the ground and he shouts up and says, I am the one, with army boots on his hands. And then does the, come get it, boys, with boots on his hands.
Boot hands. The Matrix doesn't happen for like 2 more years.
I know. They're like, come at him. And he starts beating their asses with boots on his hands. Like it's a fucking martial arts technique that Chuck Norris was like, well, if you want to kick a guy's ass.
If you really want to kick ass, you need 4 feet.
What the fuck? Where have we gone? I don't know what's reality anymore. This movie's too awesome. All right, so Malik's about to die. Somebody's got the jump on him, and then Deliverance comes in, and she starts shooting up guys, and she's fucking bonkers about it. She's nutty as shit. Can't hit a goddamn thing. She's like, what's his name from Malibu Express? Can't hit moving targets. But a bullet scrapes a gas tank, and it explodes. And he shields her by doing a dip on accident. And they look into each other's eyes, and the Romeo and Juliet suite starts playing. It's fantastic.
And I think this is where you get where they're at both psychologically, because she makes this look like, is this what humans do? And he's like, I need to get my wife back. That's what his face says. It's like, I miss my wife more than ever right this second.
You're right, but the fate of the universe is pulling him towards her. Like Destiny is saying, no, I'm pretty sure you need to be with Deliverance Bodine.
And he's like,
who's part of the desert folk.
He's like, nope. Hard pass.
Yeah, the mother of my child over there.
Yeah,
over there, where my house is that I used to live in. All my stuff's actually still there. She's got my comic books, my baseball cards. Mm-hmm. It would be really easy. I like the couches, and my dog, I assume, still lives there as well if he wasn't put down.
Pretty much all my shit's still in the garage.
Destiny's like, Deliverance Bodine, though. She's named after a movie about butt rape.
Yeah.
Hello, Malik. I think you're wrong. I'm just gonna say I'm Destiny, and I choose people's paths and all. I don't know if I'm a good judge of character or not, but been doing it for a while. Deliverance Bodine. Squeal like a pig.
Worked out for Ben and J-Lo. Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, I think that there's some weird shit that's going to happen in Deliverance's married life.
Oh, boy. It's just more desert folk stuff, Jackie. It's actually pretty boring. When you get two desert folk people, it kind of like makes it boring. But when you mix it up a little bit and get, somebody from the city, whatever city Malik's from, I don't know. All right, so Wong gets to the garage. He gets in there. He starts whipping ass. And they get out. All the guys are down. Vic Rock then goes out to the Jeep and pulls out a fucking BFG and blows up
a big friendly giant.
Yeah, a big friendly giant. That's what that means.
It's a 3-barrel rocket launcher from Halo.
Yeah, pretty sure Ukraine could use some of those right now.
I don't know. Maybe they want some that actually work. Because I just don't think that thing's going to work great.
I think every tool, you use the right tool for the job. If you're trying to shoot a guy, a rocket launcher is not real great. But if you're trying to blow a big building up, this thing works awesome, Sam.
Yeah, provided you're not far enough away for it to just go squirrely on you.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't seem like it has any guidance at all.
Well, no, it's got the little flick down thing that
tells you that you might be pointing it sort of in the right direction. He's only about 80 feet away from the hotel, which is like just outside of the blast radius, and he's able to hit it.
Blows up the entire goddamn hotel. Just kaboom.
Great miniature explosion.
So, fucking Wong sneaks up on him and just punches him in the face. He goes down again, and he's like, this guy's so good. They steal his Jeep, and on the way out, Dacascos stops, pulls out another rocket launcher, and blows up the fucking motorhome. Which
I said, I even wrote this down, that's going too far. That's that man's home.
It is his home.
Yeah. He's eyeing for Deliverance, and she needs to be doing her own lifting on that. And I feel like she can blow up that motorhome.
Yeah. Deliverance might need that motorhome, actually. That would have been.
It doesn't matter. Everything is fucking blown up.
Yeah, everything's blown up. So they stop at this diner someplace out in the desert, and this waitress is like giving Malik the eye, like, "Hey, baby," while Deliverance is making a phone call. Deliverance gets off the phone call, walks past the waitress, and just smacks her in the head, and says, Destiny has spoken." It's hilarious. But Malik's like, you can't go with us. You can't go with us. We'll take care of, I don't have any place else to go. I'm homeless. You blew up my sweet fucking hot rod. your car, my hotel, my stuff, everything. I'm coming with you guys. And he's like, you can't. She's like, okay, I'll stay here at a diner. And then she's done. No, Deliverance Bodine. Didn't know each other long enough.
The next day, you're going to be like, oh, that was enough.
For Malik, yeah, but for a movie character, she's great. So Vic Rock, goddammit, reading my notes. He calls Laos, and this is arguably my favorite part of the whole goddamn movie. Laos, after the Bong Che-cho, and I'm you can see my face. Speak in English. Just one moment, sir. Transfers him to Lao, and Lao's like, oh, hey, you having a bad day? Yeah, I'm having a bad day. It's so fucking funny. Love it. But he's told that the Turbo Max, the other guy, is inbound. He's on his way, and that you don't have to shoot at Wong's legs anymore. You can kill him. I don't know why now.
I guess they got the new version to work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now that the new version works, he's pretty expendable.
They're in alpha stage now instead of beta.
Yeah, they can just blow it up so that nobody else can have it.
Right. Okay. So the boys get to this Apollo 14 restaurant, which I guess is where Deliverance told them to go so that they could get another car to get to LA.
Yeah, they could. Her ex-boyfriend works there, and he'll give them a car.
Okay. All right.
I believe his name is Spam.
Spam. Yeah. Spam the ex-boyfriend.
So they go up to the bar, and this is an amazing bar, by the way.
It's shaped like a fucking rocket.
Yeah.
Like the launch pad, everything.
Is Spam here? And they're like, oh, he's back in the coolers. He'll be up soon.
Okay.
So then they get a beer and they go sit down.
And while they're there, this guy, let's just say, hey, guess what? The LA lab guys, we're going to pull this shit out of your chest. They're here. They're like, you're a stupid idiot. You've been getting tracked this entire time. Let me scramble that tracker and I'll slip you some cash. And then we'll go in the back room and I'll pull that thing out of your chest. We'll use some kitchen utensils. And then cauterize your wounds with fry grease.
You have your old heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I
have
do
that,
not.
right?
No, I don't.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's either in a cooler on ice or in another man or just chucked in the sewer. Should I call somebody?
No, we got a pig farm out back. What's your blood type?
F. I think.
I believe you said P for
plant
pig.
type is an F.
Does that sound right? Is that one of them? F? Pretty sure. Okay. So, we'll just butcher that pig and then make some bacon for the cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Ah! Double dipping. Use all the parts of the animal, guys. All right. So, he burns out the tracker, but it's too late. The guys are on their way. He, says, oh my God, no, we have to talk about this. It's a karaoke bar as well. Wong goes up and sings a song to Malik about him getting back together with his ex.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's my friend up there. He's defining my life right now.
And also, apparently, DeCasco sings.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Dances.
And he's a pretty good dancer,
sings.
too.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? What can't this guy do?
What can't
Get a
he
career?
do?
Get a career in Hollywood?
Starting to see that, like, every piece of bullshit technology from the 90s is in this scene. There's the VR ring. Mm-hmm. There's the gyroscope puke machine that they
Right?
had, like, well, you just get on there and we spin you around until you barf. I'm like, who the fuck invented this thing? Yeah, it works. If you want to make people barf.
They got bull riding at fucking bars, Sam. Electronic bulls, right? People like to do dumb shit when they're drunk. The Gravitron.
You're just going to break your arm on the bull. You're going to yak on that gyroscope.
Oh, you're just going to break your...
Yeah.
No big deal. A hospital trip, but if you puke on 6 people, That's too far.
You're never going to live that down. Shirley's going to be telling that story. Whereas at Thanksgiving, raise your hand if you broke your arm on the mechanical bull. Half the table raises their hand.
This is my son, Buck, who broke his arm on the mechanical bull. And this is his brother, who puked.
He puked on people. Just look at George Bush. He didn't get a second term. He barfed on that guy.
It's a career killer.
It's a career killer.
I'll never lived up to my father's standards of not puking. Every time I go into the bathroom with a stomach ache, I think, gee, hope I don't disappoint Dad today. So as he's singing his song, in walks TurboMax, and the record scratches. Everybody's heads turn to look at the front door, and you think, uh-oh, these guys are going to go down. Well, nope. In comes some fucking dirt bikes through the goddamn window. Once again, this movie has surprised me. They start hot dogging around, doing wheelies.
Shooting everybody.
Shooting up the place, just skid stopping.
They're like, hey,
That poor guy
gyroscope.
Yep. Go ahead, Sam.
Like, hey, gyroscope guy, you're not going to ruin your career by barfing because you're dead. And just like shoot him. He's like, I'm still barfing.
Further disappointing my parents. The LA lab guys also get shot. They're dead. And so now it's just Wong and Malik against all these other guys, whereas TurboMax is still, I'm assuming, at the front door just standing there in his freaking sunglasses and his trench coat like he's going to open it up and sell some watches to a guy on Fifth Avenue.
He's the Yakuza episode of The Simpsons when Homer's like, the guy in the white suit's just standing there. I think he's going to do something. And Marge's like, we have to get out of here. No, the guy in the white suit's going to do something.
So Wong handles these bikers. It's, again, a sequence we can't describe. There's red suit guys that also fly out of nowhere with machetes.
So some proper jumpsuit henchmen show up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now it's just TurboMax left, which he's kicking Wong's ass pretty goddamn hard. Beating the shit out of Wong.
Yeah.
But then
But
Wong
then it
gets
all
a
turns
stick.
around when Wong finds a broom, snaps it in half, and then almost hits him so hard in the face that it breaks his sunglasses in half. Almost.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually hit him.
Now I don't look cool. I've only got a trench coat on now. Well, Vic Rock and Bob from Batman come in, and they're dealing with Malik, and fucking Vic Rock gets a fucking whip out, and it goes on full on Kid Rock.
Yeah.
So now he's back to being Kid Rock.
This was bad. This works itself out nicely. Because at first they're fighting, and I'm like, okay, he can hold his own against these guys because they've had the shit kicked out of him by DeCascos 3 times now. They're on empty tanks. An average person can kind of hold their own against them now. But then, it gets super racist.
Yeah, super racist. So
racist.
He's not Vic Rock anymore. He's Kid Rock.
He even says boy when he pulls out the whip.
Yeah, not. You know what? I got to tell you guys. When we moved here, obviously there's a lot more black people than there are in Boise here. And I was selling some stuff on Facebook, and somebody comes up to buy some stuff from me, and he called me sir, and I was like, nope. You do not call me sir. I do not call you boy. Don't like it. Don't call me sir.
I have that in general with even when service industry people, regardless of their ethnicity, when they're like, sir, I'm like, I tried to tell this young girl that was working at the gas station the other day that she was like, would you like a receipt, sir? And I was like, I would say sir is my dad's name, but he would say that it was his dad's name.
Yeah, in Idaho, Sam, it's an age thing. When a black person calls you sir that's younger than you,
I just don't like it at all. Just no.
Oh, no, it's a totally different feeling. I know where you're coming from. Have it happen to you. Yeah, it makes you feel gross.
See, and I feel
now it'd only be worse if they called you boss, but and I don't like it when white people call me boss.
Chief.
Don't call me boss. Chief is fine. It's racist.
Chief is
people shouldn't
very
call you Chief.
like. Well, you're
Yeah.
also marginalizing that person's actual.
Yeah.
Okay. There. Nope.
How
Gotta
about
use the other
dude?
one there, Chief.
Just call each other dude. Like, we're dudes. Because, don't call me sir or boss. All right. So Turbo and Wong, they both have drawn blood, but Wong's about to win. He's really beating the shit out of Turbo finally. And then Lau, back at Hong Kong, he's got a computer feed that shows Turbo's biometrics, and he's like, he's about to die. Juice him up. She's like, well, on what level is he, sir? Sir? He's like, don't call me sir, because it's racist, and it makes me feel icky inside. And but go ahead and juice him all the way up and kill that guy.
Yeah. Like, but why isn't the technology working? Well, this guy's just got more biometrics in him. The other guy actually knows like 10 different martial arts.
Right? And then the tables churn. And that goes on for a while, and Wong's getting the shit kicked out of him.
This is the best thing that I think happens in the movie, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around the decision by the filmmakers to actually do the most awesome thing that they could do right here. He rips his suit off, and he has the same exact suit on underneath it.
That's it. I'm taking the trench coat off. I've got a smaller trench coat on underneath.
It's not even small. He's got the exact same thing on underneath, and you're like, thank you? But how?
Now I've had it. I'm taking the tie off where underneath I've got another tie.
It's like, wow.
Allow me to slip into something more comfortable. The exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's a total Naked Gun joke. Ah, that's better. Now I'm in a 3-piece suit. Time to die. So they're fighting. He's Wong's getting his ass kicked. He's got him by the throat. He's about to fucking kill him. Meanwhile, Malik has totally actually, he was about to die, but he grabbed a gun that slid out under the table. Fucking pistol whips Kid Rock in the face 3 times. That guy is dead.
My note is, racism receives its just desserts.
Yeah, he's dead. You can't get hit in the face with a pistol 3 times. You can't. You're dead.
At least he's concussed to the point where he's not getting up for a while. And when he does, he's not going to remember fucking shit.
He gets hit in the temple 3 times.
Yeah, he's not in good shape. He is
dead. He's dead as shit, man. But anyways, so that's over. Wong, meanwhile, is getting choked out, except for Turbo has a system overload because he juiced him too hard, and so he's all jammed up. He's like, And so Wong, instead of just kicking him through a wall or stabbing him or ripping his throat out, goes and grabs one of the dirt bikes and runs his ass over.
Runs him through the wall. I think it's good measures. That? I think he's taking good measures on that.
Okay, so they high five. All right, did you kill your bad guy? Yeah, I got him. He was total dick, man. I mean, like, he had some redeeming qualities there for a minute. Like, he was pretty funny, but then he went all racist with the whip and everything. And I was like, dude, not cool, bro. Yeah. So I hit him in the head with the pistol 3 times. He's dead. Like, I fractured his fucking skull.
But how can you not mention the mass explosion at the end?
Well,
I haven't got there yet. Jesus Christ. And so he turns to Wong and he's like, did you kill your bad guy? And he's like, yeah, he got all weird for a second. I don't know. He was like, he was having a fucking seizure. And so I fucking got a dirt bike and I fucking smashed him against a wall. And they high five and then churn around. And fucking Kid Rock's not goddamn dead. He's got a fucking terrorist bomb strapped to his chest with double triggers. And he's like, hey, boys, I got double triggers. And they're like, we got fingers.
They're like, 1, 2, 3, 4. We both declare a thumb war. And they thumb over the top of it, and he can't smash their thumbs because he's too beat up. And there's a long standoff, so they just knock him over, and then they do not stand far enough away.
They do not. But fifth best part of the movie that could also be the best part of the movie. Dacascos looks at him, says, "Time to blow." And fucking Kadeem Harrison goes, "Time to blow? Ugh."
And he's like, "What? It's fine. It's fine."
Who are you? The fucking guys from Stinker Madness with your one-liner? That one's terrible. And then they blow him up and walk away.
They don't, because they look at each other like, "This explosion is too big," and I think they hide because all of the windows give like this is a big explosion, and they're still in that building.
Blows
and then
up the whole fucking building, Sam.
I guess they were blown to safety.
Yeah, through the front door onto their feet, and they're like, "All right, don't look at the explosion as we're walking away." And it fucking blows up the whole goddamn Apollo 14.
But the best part about the whole explosion was that the rocket looks like it's going to take off and it starts to rise and then it just clunks over and you're like, oh, damn it. Because I was thinking, I hope that fucking rocket takes off.
Yeah.
It's going to be so awesome. Like there was a gas thing underneath it or something and it starts to lift and my hopes are like, yes, here it comes. And then it just clunk. I'm like, oh my God.
This
and
movie
that's about how the
subverts
movie was. It was like everything you thought was going to happen.
Expectations.
Yeah. It goes in a totally different direction. And you're like, well, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Oh, man. Genius. And then they just fucking walk away.
But they talk about stealing the Ford Taurus.
Yeah. Steal a Ford Taurus.
Get something better. All those people are dead. It's not like somebody's going to go out and claim a report right away. Steal something with some class.
Nobody's going to pull you over in a Taurus, and you just did about, $80 million of property damage and murdered like 40 guys.
Yep.
In a country where you don't have citizenship.
Yeah, true. And you may not even be a real person anymore. I don't know if you have citizenship anywhere because you're more machine now than man. What define man, Rambo? Isn't that Rambo 2?
What mean expendable, Rambo? Oh, okay.
I guess I get it.
Hang me. That's what happens in Rambo 2.
All right. Rambo 2, as written by Bob Ross.
That's what happens in the movie. She's like, "What mean expendable, Rambo?" And he says something completely unintelligible. She stares at him blankly and is like, "Okay," and then they bang.
Okay. Okay, all right. Who wants to go first on questions? Jackie.
Where did Spam go?
Spam!
He never
He
showed
died
back
in
up.
the cooler during the explosion. And
was
4
he
quarts
doing
of
in
ice
there?
cream go through
What
his
the fuck?
spine.
Ow! Okay, go see my ex-boyfriend. He works at this fucking weird restaurant. It's called Apollo 14. You can't miss it. It's on the side of take exit 38. You'll know you when you get there. And it's a dirt road, but it's like fucking Dalton works there, right? He's the bouncer. It's that type of place. Hey, can we see Spam? He's in the cooler.
But they're out there having drinks and
What the
singing
fuck is
karaoke
Spam?
and shit, right? But Spam never comes back out of that cooler.
I don't care about Spam died, Jackie. He is dead under rubble. What the fuck was Spam to begin with? You go in, like, say everything works out. You go in, you talk to the bar like he's the fucking, you flip a quarter to him, like he's Mos Eisley Cantina. He says, you can't bring your robots in here. Well, can we see Spam? We're trying to get a ship out of Mos Eisley. Well, you better get a fucking pilot. Is that what happens? Is Spam Han Solo when he was in the fucking cooler, which is another euphemism for fucking either taking a shit or smoking a huge spliff? Is Spam Han Solo? Like, what is the best case? Here's your fucking 73 fucking Camaro.
No, I think that Spam came out of the cooler in between scenes. They're like, "Hey, I'm Spam. I was told to see you guys." And they're like, "Oh, we already got some stuffy suits with nice cars. You can fuck off now." Because by that time, the suits from the Biocorp LA company are already there. They don't need the ride
They
anymore.
probably got a pretty nice ride.
What's the what's Spam doing in the cooler? Like
The entire time?
You guys are missing my point. This seems to be a fairly frequent thing with these desert folk people. Deliverance is like, well, every time somebody comes in, I send them down to Spam because, yes, we were high school sweethearts and we went to prom together and everything. But now I'm free because, I am out here and he's over there. But I still send him people that need help because he's a nice guy and I guess he can get cars. What? I need to know more about Spam.
He's not
what happened to Spam.
The cooler is code for he's out back selling drugs.
Okay, all right. And cars? Like,
He'll give you a ride. Take that car. Also, you need to drop it off here when you're done.
Yeah. Right.
If you don't, there's going to be problems. Because the trunk is full of drugs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get Spam now. But yeah, he died in the explosion, Jackie.
Yeah, he died in the explosion.
Yeah.
I like the visual that I have in my mind now of him getting de-spined by a pint of ice cream. As Sam mentioned, shit.
De-spined like the Predator?
Yeah, like it just blows out and it just hits him in the back and then it just pulls
and
him
then
out on the other side.
The heat from the explosion causes the ice cream to vaporize immediately and his spine flies out. And he's like, damn it, I got physics too.
Okay, we gotta finish this off with the big one that I have. What about Deliverance, the money, a ride home, the Chinese government, and Lou's backup prototypes? What the hell happens?
Drive 2 that we're still waiting on.
I figure, right after they get done with the pal around at the edge of the parking lot, FBI helicopters are landing.
Well, I would hope so. But, there's so much... They just left Deliverance in the diner. Does she walk home? Does she have a home to go to? They don't get any money. All that money burned up in the fucking explosion. They steal a car, I guess, is the only way they can get home. The Chinese government is out $50 billion in fucking R&D. We're still trying to build a goddamn super soldier, right?
The Chinese government didn't build it. They were just commandeering it when they took Hong Kong.
Oh, they still subsidized that.
Maybe.
Shit,
I don't know.
That money
and
had to come.
They had money from the other lab company because he put it in his coat and he had his coat on when he left. So they have $100,000.
Okay, that's not very much money.
They're not very far from Mexico.
Yeah.
They can coast for a couple of years on that cash in Mexico.
You know what the answer it is to all my questions that you guys screwed up?
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
This movie is sometimes we watch a movie and we're like, fuck, what the fuck are we going to talk about at the end? It just kind of wraps itself up. And then other times, you're stuck with so many head scratchers that need to be defined to understand the movie. This one even sprinkles in, there's this little tiny scene of Lou going and saying, don't worry about it. I've got all these guys. And he's got fucking super soldiers in tubes, implying that there is more to come. And again, subverting expectations. No, there's not more to come, you fucking dipshits. This movie is it. Everything you goddamn fucking need is right here. You don't need any more. Bam! Mm-hmm. Who cares about my fucking question? Is my question. Who cares?
Who cares?
Pass.
Sam?
No questions.
No questions. Good for you, man. You did it right. Let's do it. Final recommendations. I'm starting with Jackie.
That's when you guys are supposed to do your dues in Barbershop Quartet.
Do. Sam and I are on the same key. That doesn't work. Do.
Okay. Yeah, do it now. Do it now.
Justin, I believe you ordered this on Blu-ray directly after we finished watching.
It's $30 on freaking Blu-ray right now because it's out of print, which is actually probably a pretty good deal because it's out of print.
Because it's just going to get more and more until it's $300 like the HB Halicki thing.
And it's a collector's edition, which means there's a bunch of bullshit on the interviews. This is a special
you
fucking
need to just
treasure,
do
guys.
I don't usually tell you to buy $30 movies, but I'm telling you, spend the $30. This movie is one that we want our son to see when he gets older, that he's going to be able to appreciate. Yeah. And I would watch this one again, like right after we got finished recording this.
Like right now.
Right
I would go out and watch it again. I will order pizza so I don't have to cook so I can watch this movie again.
We haven't had a film like this in a long time, guys. Like, this has been on my radar for so freaking long, and I knew the idea of what it was, that it was Dacascos and Kadeem Hardison, but at the same time, I had no idea what it was. How is this not one of the biggest things of all time? The cult following behind it, because it's not crap. It is not a bad movie. This thing is fucking beautiful. Like, if you're trying to come up with a movie to, again, subvert expectations, you're gonna fail next to this. This is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, this is one that when you already know what you're getting on that section of the shelf that is direct to video, when you pull this one off, you look at the other ones and you're like, well, why can't you ones be like this one? If this one was here, what's wrong with the rest of you? Damn it.
Yeah. I've got something from the AV Club, because in today's modern society, there's nothing but love for this fucking thing. But in 2002, this is the goddamn AV Club. Now, obviously, Roger Ebert didn't write a review for a direct-to-video movie, but the AV Club says, apart from the enduring, I should mention the source, Nathan Robin. Apart from the enduring influence of Quentin Tarantino, no trend has affected today's low-budget action films quite as profoundly as the massive influx of Hong Kong filmmakers into the U.S. in the mid and late 90s. But while the trend has resulted in the odd action film that can actually stack up against Hong Kong's, like John Woo's excellent Face-Off, excellent, Hong Kong's influence has all too often really resulted in such pathetic hybrids as Warrior of Virtue and Maximum Risk. Steve Wang's Drive represents yet another unsuccessful attempt to integrate over-the-top Hong Kong violence into a standard American action film. Drive stars low-rent action hero Mark Dacascos. After seeing this, you call Mark Dacascos low-rent action star? Kiss my goddamn ass!
Also, it was made by a guy from Taiwan and another guy from Japan.
Yeah.
Not Hong Kong!
Kiss my goddamn ass! As an Asian martial artist who attempts to sell a valuable computer chip to a Los Angeles company. Did you even watch the fucking movie?
Computer chip?
Oh, god damn it. I'm a martial artist who happens to have a briefcase filled with a computer chip. That's not what happened in this movie. A malevolent Chinese company, however, sends a squad of goons to retrieve the chip from Dacascos, who then kidnaps a wisecracking black man, Kadeem Hardison, allowing buddy movie tomfoolery to ensue. Dacascos is a martial arts champion in real life, and he fights with an appealing mixture of ballistic grace and visceral force. That's very accurate. Similarly, the fight scenes are beautifully choreographed and edited with clarity and precision. As an actor, however, Dacascos is barely on par with such direct-to-video hacks as Don the Dragon Wilson and Oliver Gruner. And go ahead, Sam.
You shouldn't be talking shit about those guys either.
But stacked to what Dacascos did in this movie, he's singing and dancing and being charming.
And dancing.
Name one thing that's charming about Don the Dragon Wilson. Charm is not one of the words I would use to describe him. He doesn't have that.
Oliver Gruner killed people.
Yeah, right.
Charming he is not.
As his hostage turned ally, Hardison makes an awfully bland sidekick What? Also failing to make much of an impression is Clueless star Brittany Murphy, who shows up halfway through Drive as the spaced-out proprietor of a roadside hotel. She fails to provide much-needed comic relief through a running gag involving her unlikely attraction to Barfly Hardison. She's sending out fucking Nick Cage and goddamn fucking Meryl Streep levels of scenery chewing, and you're calling her fails to make an impression? You have nothing but to take an impression away from Brittany Murphy in this movie, whether it's good or bad. It is impression full.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off, AV Club. Forever. This movie needs to be put on a cult pedestal. This is a classic. An undiscovered classic. All right, well, that's your episode this week, guys. Next week is Sam's pick. Do you have something lined up, dude?
If I can find that No Escape 1994 with Ray Liotta and Lance Henriksen still exists anywhere, we might watch it. But right now, the internet doesn't know that it exists, other than a couple of places.
Okay. Well, it'll be an exciting week next week. Hopefully nobody else dies that's been on Stinker Madness. If you have been on Stinker Madness as an actor, eat your peas and get to the chopper.